Hi, this is Bill Wood of Disciplined Trading Decisions. Today we're going to look at pre-market for crude oil, ES futures, and gold futures. But first,
Trading futures, options on futures, and retail off-exchange foreign currency transactions involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. You should carefully consider whether trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances, knowledge, and financial resources. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. Opinions, market data, and recommendations are subject to change at any time. Past performance is not indicative of future results.
okay, right here we're looking at the monthly for the ES. I'm listing this way as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this bull market run is over. That is my bearish count. I also have a bullish count. So this says that the bull market is over and we're going into a large correction. So this correction could look something like this, an ABC, which could come down into here. I don't think that A is quite finished yet. Not really sure. A could be finished right here. But I wouldn't be surprised if A comes down into this support area of 2087 to 2145, somewhere in here. This has a lot of resistance, including, a lot of support, including these previous highs back here. Plus, there are some fib clusters in here. So if A is not completed yet, I expect that it would come down into this area. Then this would be the next area, and then this would be the next area. So if this is going to be an ABC, then perhaps this would be support for C, and I'll get into some others. So this is the bearish count. All right, so C could come all the way down to 1607 very easily. So this is the bearish count. Let's take a look at the bullish count. On the bullish count, here is your 1, 2, 3, but the 4 is not here. It's actually an A for a flat, A, B, C. And again, if this is a C wave, I don't think that it's complete yet. I think they're counting 4 waves in here instead of 5. So if this is the count, where this is actually 3 and then an ABC for 4, an ABC flat for 4, then 5 would be up here, and this would be the end of the bull market, temporary end of the bull market. So the 5-wave structure. So, there are problems with both counts. The problem with this count is this is very extended. This is an expanded flat here, but this is really pretty extended here for that B wave. So let's look at this closer. So on the bearish count, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how I'm looking for A, and then B would come up here and then C down. So on the daily chart, this looks fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks fine. But if you dig down deeper, this may actually be an ABC here, and let me tell you why. Hey, let me jump in here real quick with a question. Who is the best coach that you can find to help you to improve your trading? And of course, the answer is you. You are the best coach, the most effective coach that could guide you to consistency and profitability. I've written a workbook that comes with videos that will help you to coach yourself so that you can become the trader you've always wanted to be. I highly recommend going down to the description box and following the link to the workbook and video that just may change your life. It's only $7, but don't let the low cost fool you. This is a powerful tool that you'll use over and over again. Make sure to get the coaching workbook and videos right now at this low price while this offer lasts. So this would be the 5th wave. We're coming down 1, 2, 3, looking for 4, and then 5. So is this 4 right here? Is this wave 4? Because it did end near the previous wave 4 of one lesser degree. That makes sense. But dang, if you look at this thing even closer, it looks like this wave 4 actually has 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that case, it looks more like an ABC type wave. Now, if it is an ABC type wave, it really should not get into this wave. If this is ABC, this B should retrace pretty deep, and this 4 cannot get above into this wave 1, or something's wrong. So either way, I still think a wave 5 is coming. Whether the 4th wave is finished here or it's going to be an ABC and it finishes up here, I do not want to see it get within this wave 4, within this wave 1. Otherwise, wave 4 is invalid. Now, there's something that I want you to notice down here. When we were getting into these days, the market was being halted. It was halted here, it was halted here, and it was halted here during what I thought was going to be the 5th wave of wave 3. So this market was halted here. And what if this market came way down here to 1900? Then, maybe then, an ABC, if it looked like that, maybe that would have made sense, where this was A, this was B, and then 5 waves for C to make this a 4th wave. I'm just trying to think outside the box of, is this really the 4th wave, or is it just wave A of wave 4? So just keep that in the back of your mind. If wave 4 is completed, we're looking for 5 waves down for wave 5. So let's take a look at the bullish count. Again, if this is wave 4, we're coming down for wave 5, and then we're looking to go up for one more bullish wave to end the bull run. If this is an ABC, we're looking for wave 4 to end here, come down for 5, and then go back up for the bullish run. Hopefully that makes sense. That was a long-winded way of saying I have a bull count and a bear count. One last thing, if this bear count is correct and we have an A, B, C like this, if B came up to a 61.8 retracement, which is typical for wave B, and wave C was a 100% extension of wave 1, then we could come down to the 1600 area. Another fib would be 1100. And I think this would be pretty ridiculous down here. That's kind of end of the world stuff. But here we have the top of this B wave from previous correction. That could hold its support. This low here could hold its support. So hoping for the best and planning for the worst. Okay, next we're going to take a look at crude oil. Okay, for crude oil, I have 2 major counts, both pretty much saying the same thing. This one, we have 5 waves for the motive wave, and I'm looking at an ABC for a complex correction, WXY. Now, if this complex correction, it could be over right here, or it could go on for another 5-10 years. Well, I don't know. So this is what I'm looking for. I think that this, at least temporarily, it's going to be over soon. This bear market is going to be over soon. So I'm planning likewise. So this is my first area of support that I'm looking at. Let's take a look at the alternate count. So the alternate count, we have the 5 waves up for the motive wave. We have an ABC, a large ABC here. And as you can see, we're heading right down to this C wave. And I'm, in this particular count, you become creative. The C wave is made of a 5 wave ending diagonal. So if this is wave 4 and we're going into wave 5, here's wave 4, that would be an ABC for wave 5, and the C wave is going to be made up of 5 waves. So much like the ES, everything kind of flowed up here, and then now that it's getting down here, it's getting kind of junky. It's getting kind of hard to read. So let's take a closer look. So up here is the B wave, and you see a nice smooth. So wave 1, nice smooth. Wave 2 comes down 1.618 extension. Wave 3 back to wave 4. And so how many waves does wave 5 have? Wave 5 has 5 waves. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4 does not make it back within 1, so it's okay. 4. So how many waves is wave 5 made up of? 5 waves. So here's wave 4, getting down into the micros here. Wave 1, wave 2, expecting a wave 3, 4, 5 for the end of the bear market, and that could be anywhere down in here. Now if it gets above here, this count is invalid, because wave 3 definitely needs to drop down here. If it gets above here, above wave 1, it's invalid. Last micro count is invalid. The bear market could be over here. This could be wave 5, but this action in here looks corrective instead of like a motive wave. It looks reactionary instead of actionary. So perhaps next week, unless this thing really wants to stretch it out, if we get a strong move down in 3 more waves, I'm probably going to, well, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. All right, next let's take a look at gold. Well, this was the black gold. Now let's look at the shiny gold. Okay, so I have 2 counts for the gold. I have a bear count and I have a bullish count. So here is the bear count, where we have made a 5 wave motive wave up, and now we are in the corrective. We are still in a corrective phase. So from this wave 5 up here, we would have 5 waves down for wave A, then 3 waves up for wave B, and then we would be expecting wave C to come down here around 800, 900, something like that. So that is the bearish count. In fact, we would be heading down from where we are right now. So on the bullish count, this motive wave here is not finished. That this is only a wave 3, and this is some type of complex correction down here for wave 4. Wave 4 did not enter into wave 1, so it would still be valid. What comes after wave 4? Wave 5. How many waves is wave 5 made out of? 5 waves. And so that is what we'd be looking for. 5 waves out of this bottom here. 1, 2, 3. Looking for 4 and wave 5. So if we take a closer look at this count on the day, so that is the bottom, wave 1, wave 2. We're counting wave 3 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're expecting wave 5 to come up here. You know, this market is toying with us. In all of our counts, it is just toying with us, because this just barely missed this high here. So if this is wave 4 right here, looking for 5 waves. So here's your wave 3, your wave 4. Now here is an alternate count. Wave 4 may not be finished yet, because we may have, what is going on here, we could be now in a triangle where you have wave A, B, C, D, and E. And again, this would be the bullish case, where after E we would be heading up. The alternate count is that here's wave 4, we're heading for wave 5, and we have wave 1, 2. 2 did not come below this wave here. Like I said, it's toying with us. It just barely, just by a couple of ticks, it did not break this wave 4. So this could still be wave 2, and we're heading up for 3, 4, and 5 up here to complete wave 5 of 3, which means even higher. Okay, so let's just back out of this and look at this again. So this is from the low, wave 1, 2, then we have this minor wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're looking for 5 of 3 and even higher. So that is, this bullish count is very bullish. And the bearish count, if this bearish count is correct, then we may have reached our high. You see these waves here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know this video is going long, but let me just take a closer look at that one. We're going to end with this, the bearish count. Okay, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is wave B, and we're heading down from here, well, this could be wave 1 and 2. 2 just barely, just by millimeter, inch ticks, just barely missed breaking this high here. So is this a valid 2? We'll just have to wait and see. If we break above here, this is invalid. If we start breaking down below 1, look out, mama. That's all I have to say. Well, that's it for today. If you're watching this anywhere other than my blog at disciplinetradingdecisions.com, you can go there now and sign up for weekend updates. If you go down to the description box, I have a special offer for you. You can check that out now. Please like and share. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thanks so much for watching and have a great week.